Hello, people. You're welcome to What's Real with Scott on the Knowittoo Podcast. If you have not subscribed, if you have not liked, I'm sure you're watching. If you're not watching, you're wrong. Anyways, I'm here with a friend. His name is Mice. His name is Michael. He's my friend for a minute. He does skits. And today, we're talking about one thing: sitcoms versus skits. Mice, how are you doing?
Hello guys, what's good? It's your boy Mike. You know as these things they be now. See, I'm a very humble guy, very gentle guy. I don't talk too much. I just talk small. You understand? Forgive me if I talk too fast, but I talk slowly normally.
Today, we're speaking about something really nice. Um, did you watch sitcoms when you were growing up? Obviously.
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 Who did not watch
You didn't
sitcoms
watch-
when we were growing
What
up?
was your best sitcom growing up?
Well, I'll say it's Papa Jasco.
Yeah, okay.
Then I think after Papa Jasco, there's Extended Family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Extended Family. Like no, Extended Family. It's Extended Family.
Okay,
for me,
aside
sorry.
aside sitcoms, what was your favorite thing to watch as a kid?
Was there really a favorite for reals? Cause sitcoms when we were growing up was more like a family reunion. You know, when you go to school, everybody like you're done with school, and then we know that okay. For example, Thursdays 8 p.m. Super Story.
That one was normal. Was
That one
normal.
was a very
was
normal thing. So
was
like the
normal.
whole family is coming together and boom. So that's the way it was for like.
So in your house,
sitcoms.
you used to come together to watch Super Story.
Yes.
I think what we used to come together to watch in my house. Who remembers Diego and Paloma?
Yeah,
Diego and Paloma, when you are mad, 10 o'clock AIT.
The thing is, you know that time when we were younger,
You people always sleep early.
We were the
You had
ones.
curfew.
No, we used to sleep early. We have to sleep early.
Why?
Because
Diego and Paloma was a tradition.
Anyways, the thing is,
Uh-huh.
we were among those generation of children that used to close eye when they are kissing. And Diego and Paloma, the name alone, you're already sensing.
When you are mine.
Oh my god. When you are mine, you already know that they're about to kiss, even with the name. So like, once they tell you,
And the time, ungodly hour, 10
ungodly
o'clock.
hours, these are very ungodly hours. So once it's that time, they're like, oh yeah, everybody goes. But
Yeah, go and
then
sleep.
you know that your parents are still watching them. Honestly speaking, parents are still watching them.
Yeah,
So
true.
we still get to, sneak in and like just peep a little bit and just let
That's
the...
crazy because I wanted to ask this question.
Yeah.
What the culture of TV was in your home, like TV culture. Every house had TV culture. Some houses, there are periods when you watch TV.
Yeah.
Like growing up, you watch Bintan and Friends.
Number
You watch
one.
KKB show. Did you watch KKB show? Watch
Ooh.
KKB show. You watch. There were some nice shows. Now my parents will allow you watch only educative shows.
Yeah.
Now the one that they are obviously the kissing scene, obviously, even till date. No, now it's not possible.
Once it's a movie where they are kissing, you're not watching
Yeah.
it. We don't wait till that scene.
Yeah.
They scrap it.
Once they know,
entirely. Once they know this movie,
once you see J. Mike and Rita Dominic,
forget
you just
it.
don't watch it because you know.
or you see Oge Okoye, or you see Mercy Johnson.
You just know say.
Once you see Mercy Johnson, forget about it.
You're not serious. Okay, let me ask you this question. Let me ask you this question. Rate your not rate yet. Tell me your top 5 Nigerian TV series, comical series, like sitcom. Top 5.
Now,
Ever, all time. Ever,
Okay.
Like now, then.
first of all, we have to give flowers to the goats, Brain Jota.
I'm not.
They ge-
I do.
Wait.
I do not like Brain Jotter, but I'm not a fan of skits. We'll get to that.
He's just very funny, and I was thinking I was the only one, but I found out that a lot of people actually acknowledge that it's very funny.
Brain Jotter is funny.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. It's a very, very hilarious.
Oh my God.
that thing when he stands and he does that is like
That is dance.
That thing is ridiculous.
Oh,
I can't even
oh
lie.
my God.
But I'm just not a fan of sitcoms of skits, and I've told you about it before.
you have.
As a skits
So
guy.
there's this show he does. There's this particular sitcom he does. It's called 12 Souls. Now it's about like
Is he a skit or a sitcom?
it's a sitcom. So like it's about like people that died. They come back. Their spirits come to meet him and they're like, we need you to help us do something in the world of the living. Do you understand? So he sees ghosts. It started with him eating. I think he ate like a banana. Bunch of banana. They told him the banana is
Don't
sweet.
promote Brain Jotter.
Okay, no verse. That's my good. No verse. So after Brain Jota, then I've been watching this pencil. There's this SS3B.
Pencil.
SS3B.
Is it a movie?
Pencil comedian.
Oh, Pencil.
The
Okay,
comedian.
Pencil.
So there's this new show that he has SS3B. Yeah, I always watch that. Then last year, then
These are your all-time TV series.
I'm not. I don't really, but I don't really watch them like that.
Like
You get-
sitcoms, proper sitcoms. Obviously, you mentioned Papa Jasco.
Papa, those are back in the days,
Yeah,
man.
but it's all time still.
I've forgotten
You're forgetting
about
about
them,
them.
honestly speaking. Okay. Fuji House of Commotion. Oh my god, how did I forget that? I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. Please don't beat me. Don't beat me.
You have
Fuji House of
mentioned 4 now. You have one more to.
Extended Family.
Woo!
Extended
That's
family.
That's my
Has
goat.
to be
That's my
extended
goat.
family
That's my goat.
because like Bobby and this other guy, I've forgotten his name. God, it's been a very long
Honore
time.
there and
Oh my god, those guys were just
Honore
crazy.
there and what was Bobby's name? Emma Bong.
Abi Akos.
Honore there was Bobby. Emma Bong was the other guy. The
What?
funny guy.
I always knew Bobby as
Emma
Akos.
Bong.
I don't know.
Is it Akpos or
I always
Honore
knew
there?
Bobby as Akos. I don't know why.
It's
but
not
like,
Akpos. I don't think it's Akpos.
I always knew him as Akos. Sha.
Anyways,
Those are my best.
so those are your top 5.
Those are my top 5.
Your top 5 is dead, by the way. I'm not even going to lie.
Jealousy.
No, because I don't even
coming
know.
from someone that does not even watch sitcom.
I do not. See, I
You
watch
don't have to be.
sitcoms.
You don't have to. Wait. You don't have to know. You don't have to know it for it to be my best.
No, I get it, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying your ratings are dead still.
Ah, Jesus.
That's what I'm saying.
Are
Like
you seeing what he's
they are,
doing
they
to
are
me?
good ratings to you, but for me they are dead still. Like that's what I mean.
So what are your top 5?
My top 5. My top 5.
Michael Jackson.
Fam, if I should call, if I should make mention of, sitcoms that are not Nigerian, obviously my top 5 would be different. But Nigerian's top 5 sitcoms: Extended Family, Fuji House of Commotion.
Fuji House of Commotion. That was very nice.
Let me
by
say,
the way.
Visa on Arrival is nice. I've seen Visa on Arrival and it's actually nice.
Check
Everything Bobby does that is sitcom is actually nice for me. To be honest, I don't want to drag Baskema, but when I saw Papa Benji, I know you are in Papa Benji. Someone that was even in Papa Benji,
no verse.
he didn't even mention it. It was
no
in Papa
verse.
Benji, he didn't mention it.
No verse.
Anyways,
Anyways,
Papa Benji is not on my top 5, obviously. Flatmates.
Flatmate was giving it to me. Like when we were younger, when I was younger, Flatmate, they started Flatmate from like a very long time ago.
Yeah,
Then they
yeah.
stopped and then revamped it.
Yeah.
So that
that
time,
Flatmates was
that
nice. This
Flatmate,
Papa
yeah.
Benji, I think
Still
Papa
had-
Benji is
they
like
still
a
did episodes.
spin-off of.
They still did Flatmates.
Okay.
Even, I was in an episode of Flatmates, but
Okay.
now my back shoe but it's sharp part of it. All.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but I still prefer the Flatmates of back in the days. I don't know, because of that, their landlord.
No, it was crazy.
So,
That man
back in the days, it
that man was
oh my
crazy.
God. That was the real Flatmates.
Yeah.
But this new one, I don't know. They just wanted to keep the energy going. But it's a good thing though.
Okay, I have a couple of sitcoms here with me, and I want you to rate them over 10. You need to rate them over 10.
Oh, yeah,
So
man, let's go.
Papa Jasco over 10.
6.
6, okay. Everyday People.
Everyday people.
Yay! You remember?
5.
5, okay. Fairs. Papa Benji.
Papa Benji. 6.
Oh, okay, fairs. Flatmates.
Flatmates. 7.
Futures of Commotion.
Fuji House of Commotion. 9.8.
Extended Family.
Extended Family. 9.9.
My Mom and I.
My mom and I don't know.
Do you
my
remember?
mom and I.
My Mom and I.
I don't know my mom and I.
We'll be there for one another.
I don't know my mom and I.
You're a dead guy, Sha.
I don't know my mom and I.
Clinic Matters.
Clinic Matters.
Dun, 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 dun.
6.
6. This babe was in Clinic Matters. What's her name? She's popular now. She's big now, Sha. Face to face.
I just know the name.
Face to
actually.
face.
Face to face.
Is another way of life for this country. This
How
face
did I
me,
mention
I
it among
face
my
you
top
like
5?
guy
No,
was
no.
crazy.
I give face to face 8. No. Face to
Yeah,
face killed
Face
it
to
back
Face
in the
was
days, man. Face to face
What-
was there.
What other sitcom will you mention that I didn't mention? Which of them can you remember? Is that we didn't have a lot of sitcoms then?
We didn't really have lots of. The thing is
I think
that
we did.
We were restricted to like a very few set
No,
of
we had
sitcoms.
No,
But-
let me
Yeah.
say this here. I don't
Okay.
think we didn't have a lot of TV series. We had a lot of TV. We had Papa Jasco. We had Super Story. We had Bintan and Friends. WAP TV.
WAP TV was
it.
top.
Anyways,
Okay.
what happened to Nigerian TVs when we were growing up? We used to want to watch Nigerian TV, MITV, AIT,
Phone.
STV. Are you sure?
Phone. Like there's nothing else to be said about it. Phone. Internet came up. Phone came up, and like
I feel
everything
like
everyone just lost interest in televisions.
I feel like
Honestly.
Nigerian TV did not evolve.
That one too. The thing is,
They remain
DSTV came
dead.
out.
Yeah.
Just it started with DSTV coming out, and people had to subscribe to DSTV. So now that's part of always having to subscribe. Honestly, me, if I have to subscribe, I accept data is like life right now. So you have to do it. But every other thing that you have to subscribe for, I don't know, I find it tiring. Like, so every month I have to like just wake up in the morning and like just take out money and stuff. So that's why I felt like DSTV then. But obviously people are doing, because now all the television stations, we are now moving to DSTV.
But they didn't still make sense in DSTV.
Well, internet started coming up. Now, more interesting things started coming up. That's why I said
Okay.
phone and internet came up. Because when internet started coming up, they started realizing that, okay, there's YouTube.
But most of
There's YouTube there,
most of
okay.
the sitcoms you spoke about, if I'm being honest, are now on YouTube.
They are now on
A
YouTube.
lot of people are starting to make movies for themselves. Brother Shagi and all these people making sitcoms for
Yes.
themselves and posting on their page.
Okay.
These sitcoms sometimes come off as skits.
Yes.
Now, my problem is in Nigeria, we are deviating from making sitcoms to making skits. There is no storyline for skits. A skit is sustained in just like maybe 3 minutes, 5 minutes, basically.
Yeah.
Nigerian skits now, they make it so long, 17 minutes, and you're like wondering.
What are
A
you?
part of it is very, very
Honestly.
boring and useless.
Honestly.
Then there's some few interesting parts. Why have we moved away from making sitcoms? Is it that making sitcoms is hard? Or as a skit maker, why do you think a lot of people are making so much skits?
It's more like following trends. It's more like following trends. To me, it's more like following trends, because I'm an actor.
Okay.
Do you understand? And now, so many people want to be actors. So many actors to be upcoming actors are there. But there's no platform to actually bring yourself out. Do you
Okay.
understand? Now, you have to now go
Yeah.
down to creating skits, so people will actually now notice you. That's for me, basically, because I run skits. But if I'm being very honest, it's not really skits that I'm chasing. I'm actually chasing the real movie industry. You get? But now, how do I get people to actually know that this guy exists? So it's through skits to me now, because now I've observed, I've gone for auditions, and I've seen that the way forward is skits. So some people actually now do skits to just, and now skits is actually paying. Let's be honest, content creation is paying.
Are you
A lot.
sure?
Content creation, content creation is the in thing now. Like, once
So-
you are creating content and you are having like views, you get money, not just from the streaming platform you're on. You're getting from even companies that want to work with you. Like, you start getting endorsements and all.
So do you feel like when you start making skits, you get too involved in the skits making that you tend to forget the reason why you started making skits in the first place? Because I see a lot of content creators, a lot of people that you find funny, I personally feel like if they were on sitcoms,
Yeah,
if there was a sitcom, they
they
would
would
kill
kill
it and
it,
it would be
yeah.
nice and people will watch it even on Netflix. I feel like as Nigerians, we have lost that ability to make real sitcoms. To be honest, I still watch Extended Family up to date sometimes, and it's still very interesting.
Everybody they find money now. Everybody they
So
find money.
why do you think you would lose yourself when you start to make? Because the real reason you're going into skits making and making
Yeah.
and being in the movie industry, is it for money? Is that the only
Actually,
reason
is
that
like
you're in the industry?
I'm that, like, acting is my passion. That's
Okay.
always been my passion.
Yeah.
Like, I know that, okay, this is the career chase.
So what's the
I'm not
sorry
really,
to cut you.
okay.
What's the plan from skits to acting? How do you what has been your own head in your head? What do you think will be your transition process like?
Okay.
What do you think it will
Now,
be like?
as a skit maker,
Yeah.
someone that as I'm making skits,
Yeah.
I'm making those skits for the real producers and directors actually notice me now. That, okay, this guy is good. This guy does it. I know I'm good. Like, I'll kill it in the movie industry. I know that. So I want these people to actually now know that, okay, this guy has insight. This guy has it. And then they start inviting me for some roles, which I've started getting invited with. Baba God, thank you, Jesus Christ. It has not been easy. Then when I'm doing, the more I do, then because personally I would actually want to be producing more movies too, because I have like crazy ideas or movies that want like
And most of the
blockbusters
movies you're
as
telling me
well.
about are actually funny movies. Actually.
Yeah, I mean,
You're comical.
I'm very comical. So everything you are doing, you just have to be thinking about money. Do you understand? You just have to know that, okay, how will I make money from this thing? Do you understand? But is that really why you are there? That's the question. For acting, the money is not exactly why I'm there, because I'm still hustling, doing some other things left and right, trying to. But I know that if I hit it in the industry,
You go into movies.
if I go into movies, I hit it in that industry, I know the money will be surplus.
But do you think knowing how to perform in a skit would tell a producer that you can perform in a movie?
Actually, the way I've done skits and I'm like, I don't think so, safe. Because now, movie making, sitcoms they are completely different thing from skit making.
Exactly my point.
Because now in skit making, everybody has their niche. Everybody has that one special thing that they are knowing them for. That
To be honest,
okay,
in the defense of myself, I would say people that make skits are lazy people. You guys just cannot sit down and create a storyline. You guys just create something that will make someone
come
laugh.
and you're saying something.
Create it. I can dance weirdly and you would laugh and it becomes a skit.
Now. And you just keep dancing that particular style every time in different
So
attires.
I feel like it's just
And,
laziness, to be honest.
There was this interview I saw Brother Shagi, and that interview actually did something to me. He was like, Brother Shagi said that he has always wanted to be an actor. That was why he now started skit making. But now with all those any question of the day hits me. Now everybody that wants to work with him in the movie industry wants to work with Brother Shagi. They don't want to work with Samuel Perry. And he was like,
is that Brother Shagi's name?
Yeah, Samuel Perry.
What?
Like everybody.
What?
Well, we always.
Brother Shagi's name is that fresh?
We're still very surprised about
Samuel Perry.
We're still very surprised about it, but
okay, let's go on.
Anyways, so he was like that he wants the industry to see him for who he is as an actor and not as Brother Shagi. Because now everybody that wants to work with him wants to work with Brother Shagi, and they don't want to work with Samuel Perry.
That name is so fresh. I can't
that's why I'm still calling the name Samuel Perry. So, like, when I watched that interview, I was already running skits by then. So when I watched that interview, I was like, honestly speaking, I don't want people to know me for just acting skits. Honestly, I don't want people to know me for acting skits. I want people to know me as an actor. That okay, this guy acts movies. Come and act my movie, not as a skit maker.
But how does making skits make you feel?
Honestly, I feel happy. I'll be honest. I feel happy because if that's the closest thing to being in the industry. Do you understand? But I've gone for auditions. So.
Do you feel like that's the reason why a lot of people just tend to start skits because it's the closest thing to the industry for them? Then they get that joy, then they just keep staying in the joy.
Yeah. Now, okay, look at this Brother Shagi story that I told you now.
Yeah.
He started doing skits. He wanted to be an actor. He started doing skits. But, like, he wanted to be an actor, but it seemed like the industry was not giving it to him the way he wanted it.
Yeah.
So now he had to transition to skit making. Do you understand? So, with that said, I can tell that there are many other people in that industry that have come out that way. Like, they knew that, okay, I wanted to be an actor, but it's not working this way. So I have to start doing skits.
Yeah.
And now, obviously, when you start doing skits, once you start getting known and money starts coming in, you have to continue now.
Why can't you just follow your real passion?
Follow your real passion. It is still part of the passion.
But it's not your real passion still.
But skits making is still acting.
I feel like a lot of people are now changing industries. They are creating a skit industry in Nigeria right now.
Yes.
Everybody's going into skits making.
Everybody's going into skits
both the ones that are boring, the ones that have
everybody is doing
the ones that have nothing. People that have nothing to do with acting in their lives. They should never be in front of the camera and do stuff.
There are some popular skit makers that are not funny. I will not call anybody's name.
Okay.
May they no beat me.
Me, I feel call, but since you don't want to call.
But may they no beat me. But like there are some very popular skit makers that to me they are not funny at all. But I'm like, anyways, they have, let me say, they are more like concept guys. You see through the concept of what they are trying to do.
Okay.
But what the acting and everything was not just funny. Like
okay, I've spoken about a lot of things today and how you have your own skits. There's one of your skits that I honestly like. I actually commented on that one. Which one? Okay, there are two.
Yeah.
There are two. The one where you and the babe, you were toasting the babe, you're talking to her. I think she's your friend.
Yeah.
Then you asked her. I think was it a call? I don't know. Something
Yeah,
happened.
someone came to
Okay.
meet us and was like, "Are you guys good together? Are you dating?"
Yeah. Then she did the whole run around. She just said no. He did blah, blah, blah. They said
Okay.
no.
The thing is,
How
so-
did you? How is the thought process? Because that was really nice. Yeah. What is your thought process like when you're trying to make something like that funny to make people laugh? Because I feel like making people laugh is not as easy as
It's not easy,
people
oh,
think
bro.
it is.
It's
It's
not
actually
easy.
not to laugh from a skit. Someone like me, I don't laugh to skits like that.
Ranging from the way you talk, the way you act, the things you do, the transitions.
What was the process like to
Okay.
make that?
To make that, first of all, yeah, it started with obviously, you know, in every lie, there's always a truth.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand that kind
Yeah.
of thing? Now, in every event, in every storyline,
Yeah.
there's always a real life event.
Okay.
Do you understand? So I always, some of my skits are from things that have happened to me in a very, very
Minute manner. Okay.
minute manner, but like you feel them.
Okay.
Do you understand? So that thing now is more like, not like any girl has ever done the whole "Ew, but there's a time in my life that almost she will like things you are not.
Girls know they follow you.
Girls know they follow me. Let's put it that way. Do you understand? So like
You know they attract. You know they attract.
I go blow, and girls go they rush me. I don't talk am. Okay, so now, like let's say there was a time that like a girl, they asked the girl, "You guys dating?" And I was like, "This guy is like my younger brother." That thing
What
touched me.
happened real life?
So now that
Same age with you.
same age kid, she man they toast to be age mates. It's younger girls now, normal.
She said you're like a younger brother.
Do you get? So
Well, now that's violation.
now, that's like the only time that's happened to. But like,
Yeah.
I felt that.
Yeah.
And it was funny to me.
Okay.
But I didn't blame her because I'm actually like I was actually small body then. Like I'm still small body, sha, but I was way smaller.
No, yeah, you're a little beautiful.
I don't add body now. I don't
But you never even blow, sharp. If you blow, you go add more.
If I blew, I go add more. You understand? You understand me?
Shut up.
Okay, so like after that, I imagine so that process, that particular skit made me. I remembered it, and I'm like, okay, I think this is something that people will actually laugh to because true, it's actually funny for two people to, and this is actually my friend, and we are vibing. We've been vibing a lot, so at least the little you could have said is no. Like you don't need to now come and
exalt yourself so much and belittle me.
And belittle me.
As
Like,
it's crazy.
You need to actually
a lot of girls
point
do
it
that.
out.
A lot of girls do that.
And like they don't know what it does to the guys, but it does. But some guys are actually simps.
So you think a lot of, because you have said your process to making skits comes out of real life circumstances, even if they're not fully true. You play with them. Obviously, you're into arts.
Yeah.
You understand the industry.
You have to tweak it a little bit here and there, just to make it
make it funny to people.
Yeah.
Do you think every other skits maker out there, do you think that is similar to how they make their skits, or do you think people can actually generate storylines?
Let's be honest. There's
for short 5-minute stuff.
There's no storyline that can just come from the mind. It's from something that you've seen or heard somewhere. It might not have happened to you personally. Do you understand? But you've heard about it one way or another, passively, actively, or it might have happened to your personal friend. You might have been watching something and it just struck, and you're like, okay, this is actually going to be funny. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Something like that. So it doesn't exactly have to come from, like they always say, there's nothing that exists in this life that has not happened before.
True.
You know, that kind of thing. So that's just the way it is. I think skit makers it comes from like different sides of life that they've experienced, things that they've seen, heard,
like music too.
observed. Yeah.
Like music too.
Exactly.
So final question, yeah. Okay. Before we wrap up the show.
I don't want to wrap this show.
You know what?
Except it's full. Sorry. Forgive me. Forgive me.
Oh God.
Forgive me now. Forgive me.
Which just the person go on. Which the I say rap. How did rap and fufu?
Rap and fufu now. See, okay, it's actually a malada that is in my head, but let's not talk about it. Please, let's not extend this conversation.
Anyways,
okay. So what's the last question?
Last question I wanted to ask. Last question I wanted to ask. This guy, I'm weak. I'm weak completely. Last question I want to ask is: do you think Nigeria as a whole is ready for a proper sitcom? Because do you know Chandler from Friends?
No.
Okay, you didn't watch Friends. Dead guy.
I didn't-
Anyways, Chandler from Friends is dead.
Yeah,
Anyways, we
okay,
pay
I
tribute
know
to
about the
Chandler,
guy. I know
Chandler Moore.
about him. I see his face on the internet.
A lot of Nigerians resonates with Friends. A lot of Nigerians have seen Friends. A lot of Nigerians have seen.
They talk about it a lot.
And do you think, as a country, we are ready for somebody to give us that sitcom that we'll talk about for a long time, like Extended Family, something like that, right now?
Right now,
Yeah.
well,
And it's out so
there are lots of sitcoms out there already. There are lots of the thing. There are actually lots of sitcoms. People don't really right now. People don't pay attention to sitcoms. Let's be honest.
Okay.
We're more on skits now. We're watching skits more.
So skits is the moving industry.
Skits is the moving industry because now you can see skits on Instagram. You can see skits on TikTok. Like these are very.
But people watch movies. I'm a serious person.
Going to the YouTube.
I'm a serious person. If I can get your
movie
sitcom
is
on,
different from sitcom now.
That's what I'm saying. I'm a serious person.
Yeah.
So like series are
So they are
sitcoms basically.
Yeah.
Do you get me? So I'm a serious person. So I don't like to watch a skit that doesn't have a storyline. A skit that comes out, even Papa Benji. One reason why I don't like Papa Benji is because there's no storyline to it. There are different stories. If you don't watch episode 2, you can watch episode 4 and understand episode 4. Because episode 4 stands on its own.
Different.
Do you understand me?
Yeah.
There is no continuity in their stories. That's my problem. So do you think we are ready for a story that has continuity, steady characters, but there is a storyline? I can say this guy is the son of this guy.
Something happened, like this led to this.
Do you think we are ready for something like that right now? Or do you think producers should just neglect it and just continue with their skits and make movies?
It just starts with one person, honestly speaking. And it might start with me. Watch out for me, nice.
Cap.
How will you tell me cap?
Don't worry.
Watch out.
If there's anybody that will support you, to be me.
Yeah, my biggest fan.
Personally, I have, I spoke to you about a sitcom I was working on.
Yeah.
I didn't finish, by the way. I've stopped working on it for a long time.
No, you don't have to stop. You cannot stop.
Anyways, that's it on the show. It was nice speaking to you, Miles. Nice having you
I'm shy.
every time.
I'm shy.
I really appreciate the fact that every time I call, you answer. Make sure you like, share, comment, comment, like.
Share.
I'm saying it 15 times.
Subscribe. Subscribe.
And do not forget to follow the Knowittoo Podcast, because that's where you get your proper content. Make sure you follow Miles. What's social media?
Retro Miles. Just check me out on Instagram.
Anyways, that's the end of the show. We love you. We like you. We appreciate you. Make sure you like our posts. We love you.